In these problems, we're asked to evaluate logarithms by hand. And since logarithms are a relatively new concept, we're going to basically translate them from logarithmic form to exponential form and think about them as exponents, and then use that information to come back and evaluate the log. So the first one we'll take a look at is log base 3 of 81. And this means 3 to what power will result in an answer of 81. So we could make a list. 3 to the first gives us 3. 3 to the second, 3 times 3, 9, and so on. 3 to the third, 9 times 3, 27, and 3 to the fourth, 27 times 3, 81. So we found the answer to the question. 3 to what power gives me 81? The answer is 4. Now for the second problem, we're going to use the same approach, but with a slightly different problem. So this problem is log, with no explicitly written base, of 10,000. So the first thing you have to know is when there isn't a base explicitly written, that's called a common logarithm. When you see log, that really means log base 10, logarithm base 10. So what this means is that base, 10, to what power gives me 10,000. Now we could take the approach like we did on the previous one. 10 to the first is 10, 10 to the second, 10 times 10 is 100, and so on. But because these are powers of 10, we might be able to do this a quicker way. We know that for powers of 10, when it's the first power, we have 1 0. Second power, 2 zeros. So in our problem, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. So what that means is 10 to the fourth would have a 1 followed by 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. And there's our 10,000. So 10 to what power gives me 10,000? Answer, 4.